Greetings, this is Vane and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum. Okay, in the last episode we cleared out the fortress. Or just give the controls a wide berth, that's easier. Now what we're going to do here is just pass straight through Barga. And we're going to explore to the east. Now that's interesting, there's something down there I want to have a look at. At the base of this cave wall you find a small placid pool fed by a tiny creek. You can see your reflections quite clearly in it. Look into the water. At first you see only your reflection. Then the image starts to shift, and slowly at first, then faster. You start seeing the cave you're in and then your surroundings for miles in any direction. Then you see your reflection again. You think that with the right amount of magical power you might be able to see that far again. Anyone who knows the spell Farsight now knows it at level 3. Yay! It's a nice nifty little pool, isn't it? Okay. Let's find out what's the deal with these giants. There's only 3 of them. Can take you in my sleep. My sleep, I tell you, my sleep. Hell yeah! The passage here is blocked by a huge wall extending almost a mile east to west, floor to ceiling. It has 2 huge gates in it, closed and bearing giant padlocks. Open the gates. The tin key you stole from the giant unlocks the padlock. With great difficulty you pull the gate open and pass through. Okay. You see an interesting sight. A giant stone dock surrounded by tools and a boating trade, all giant-sized. Fortunately, none of the owners seem to be around. You could easily help yourselves to a boat. They're very large boats, but you think that you could manage one of them. Really? Okay, we might come back here then. First, let's head this way. See. Humans stay east or die. The words are painted on the obelisk in some dried brown fluid. Okay, that's blood. Okay. This is a large wooden sign covered with writing in a language you don't understand. You come across a giant quarry. Blocks of dressed stone are being created at the bottom of a huge pit by a large group of giants. Fortunately, you don't think that they've seen you. Near you, at the edge of the quarry, you see a small pile of royal-coloured stones. They look from this distance like gems in the rough. Take it. You sneak up and gather a few of the stones, which are indeed an impressive variety of raw, uncut gemstones. Thanks to your intimate knowledge of travelling caves, you're able to slip away with the gems without being seen. Oh, that's a bit of a disappointment. I wanted to... Don't get to fight the giants. Never mind. Okay, we will carry on down there soon enough. Something up here that's interesting. You stand at the outskirts of a giant village. Rough stone houses, each several times your height, tower over you. The giants are gathered in the middle of the town, surrounding a huge, roasting haunch of a giant lizard. You have no luck surprising at powerful and vicious creatures. They knew you were approaching, they just didn't care. They barely seemed to notice you. Approach and talk to them. When you get closer, their chief walks up to you and says, "You humans, humans bad, humans food, you go now, go." You oblige him. Okay. We can do that better. You attack. Some of the giants draw their weapons, others run out of the stone huts to attack you. Even the women and children grab clubs and knives, easy to take part in the carnage. Wow, okay. No ammunition. No, because you haven't got any, have you? No. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Sanctuary. Oh, we might need some help for this one. Okay. Take down that front line. Okay. This is a bit brutal, isn't it? Sanctuary. Oh. Well, okay, so we're not anywhere near powerful enough to take on a village of giants just yet. One of the nearby stone outcroppings against the north cave wall has a large patch of interesting looking mould on it. Okay. I think that's that bit there. Okay. So let's have a look and see what's down here then. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? Many offerings have been left near the large cave entrance to the north. There are bits of rotting food, old weapons, crude stone carvings and other pitiful gifts. Looks like they've been picked through. Everything valuable was taken, everything else was left to rot. There's a heavy sulphur smell in the air. You read the sign. Lair of Pyrog. Leave offerings at entrance. So this is Pyrog. Okay. Shall we go and have a look and see if we can talk to Almighty Pyrog? Or is he just going to try and eat us? Let's go and have a look. Lair of Pyrog the Mighty. Place offerings on second tier. To the north are a series of tiers, accessible by huge stairways. The odorous sulphur hangs heavily in the air. Everything has large claw marks in it. You are entering the realm of the dragon Pyrog. Yes. An open chest has been left on the floor here, waiting for offerings. It is currently empty. We'll come back. An enormous red-green reptile looms up before you. Sulphurous smoke pours from its mouth. It looks at you with amusement and hunger. A large key hangs around its neck. Who are you? It speaks in a deep voice, hypnotic and malicious. I am Pyrog. I am a dragon. I take offerings and spare those who bring them, and a slayer according to my whim. What kind of dragon are you? I am the only one of my kind who knows his own true strength, and will use it. My siblings are fools. I give dragons an example to follow through my treatment of any adventurer I meet. Who are your siblings? Decrepit Motrax, cowardly Avernum, and the other two fools. I will lord over these caves one day, and they will grovel to me. Can I ask you something else? What is your whim today? He smiles at you. If I decide to devour someone, I do. It is my right. That comes with my might. Giants serve me, so I spare them. I give no mercy to adventurers. Why do you have giant servants? Strong, worthy of respect, and useful as well. Okay. But I'm an adventurer. So you are. Are you ready to do battle with me? If you wish to fight me, I can see it in your eyes. Well, no, we don't want to fight you. Thought so. You cowards, you miserable mewling creatures, away from me, out of my sight. You are disgusting. Okay. Because I've got a feeling we're going to have to take on all the giant guards as well. Yes. Shall we, for funsies, see if we can take on Pyrog and what's going to happen, shall we? For funsies. Greetings, worm. We have no fear of you. You arrogant infuriates the mighty space. Then you will learn humility for now, fools. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Yep. We need sanctuary. boats. Whoa, they're coming from all over the place now, aren't they? Sanctuary? Okay, no, like we can't do that, then we will With a final blow, Pyrog's mighty body finally gives in. Even a dragon, the mightiest of creatures, can only take so much punishment. A lifespan measured in centuries comes to an end. You have the key from around the creature's neck. Up close you can see it was made of wrought iron with a dragon head at one end. The eyes of the dragon head are small diamonds. We killed Pyrog. Yay! But we'll come back to Pyrog, really. I know, that was just fun. So, yeah, so that was Pyrog. So I think it's time we steal our boats. So we can't get that way. I mean, the rocks block everywhere we can go, really. And yes, it's time to have fun with boats. That's exactly what we're going to do. So, you know, we can't get up there. And we can't get in there. So let's pick an island and see what we want to do then. The hell is that? It's a drake, okay. There is a lone drake hunting on his beach. It attacks you as soon as it sees you. Kill the drake! The drake has been slain. As you search for treasure, you notice that one of its fangs is black. On closer inspection, you reveal it's made of onyx. Very strange. You pry it out of the creature's mouth in case anyone would find it interesting. Somebody wanted a black fangs. Black drake fangs, didn't they? Let's have a look in here, what we got in here. Passageway is blocked by a beautiful curtain of coruscating blue light. It's hypnotic. It makes you want to walk into it. You're having a very hard time not walking into it. Tiny parts of your brain tell you that it is dangerous, but it's getting very hard to concentrate. Let's walk into it. You have made an error. The energy field is beautiful, so beautiful. It feels so nice and cool and pleasant, and you feel it and look at it, and only then do you notice the other people, soldiers of the Empire, stuck to it, dying. But it doesn't matter. It feels so good to be near it, and you never leave. So, we've got to find some way through that. Not that I know what that is. Here a spring flows into a tiny pool. There are small runes and glyphs carved into the stone around the pool, and the water glows slightly. You start to feel extremely thirsty. Drink some of the water. You take several swallows of the clear, refreshing water. After a moment, you start to feel strange. Your senses grow clearer and your thoughts travel faster. You feel strangely, powerfully enlightened. Thought so. Okay, the passageway is blocked by a beautiful curtain of coruscating blue light. It's hypnotic. It makes you want to walk into it. In your enlightened state, you realise that this is a magical trap designed to ensnare you here forever. Fortunately, you think that in your augmented mental state, you can get through it all right. Let's walk through the energy field. You walk through the field, concentrating on trying to keep being charmed through it. As you do, you notice several soldiers of the Empire stuck to the field, slowly dying. You didn't notice them before. Very strange. Eventually, you reach the other side. So this is a remote tower. Hidden Island Tower, okay. There's somebody here because there's a cow here. Ring of acolytes or something. Talking to Gilbert, you meet a thin, pale man. He is sitting on a stone near a small bonfire, roasting a lizard on a stick. He is wearing tattered chainmail, upon which the insignia of the Empire is still visible. Despite this, he seems friendly. Why are you sitting out here? I guard the tower. This tower? Yeah, right here. Guard the tower from what? Unwelcome visitors, of course. We've been watching you for some time and you seem safe. That's why you're still alive. You're the first visitors we've had since we were exiled. We? How many of you are there? Me, Aiden and Josie. We're kind of on the defensive here. The other two are in the tower and I watch the wards in the door. The defences are good, so I don't have much to do. I write poetry. What are the wards? Powerful runes around the tower. Even if an Empire assassin eventually does get through the blue field, we can just turn on the wards and he'll get a heck of a surprise. I don't see a door. Where is it? Gilbert looks back at the tower. There's a door into the tower. Just walk in. I just love poetry. Can I hear some of yours? Like this. The cavern has a set of teeth, a tongue of river, fungus hair. Face to match the sun above, shining on those who do not care. He sighs. I'm working on it. That was very good. Yeah, I think it was. No, it wasn't. Though it was kind of you to say so. No, it was good. It was getting there. We have travelled far to get here. There is much we would like to learn. Then you should enter this tower. Okay. Okay, alright, have a nice day. Let's go and see if we can enter this tower then. Carry on wandering around the outside first. But apparently there is a door to this tower. We just gotta... Ah, there's a door. It's a good sign. Toadstools. Healing herbs. Grey mould, yes. That's what we wanted. We want some grey mould. I'll keep that. Okay. Talking to Aiden. There is a middle-aged man sitting in his chair staring into a crystal. He looks up at you. In the crystal you see your image. What are you doing out here so far from civilization? We are hiding. Hiding from what? We, I, my wife and Gilbert are exiles, refugees from the Empire. We hide behind our defences here, waiting for the above-grounders to send assassins after us. We also wait for the right a visitor to arrive. The Empire has sent assassins after you? Yes. Unfortunately, the Empire has soldiers all over this area, trying to figure out how to get past our defences, so they can kill us. They wish to slay us before we can find the right person. What sort of defences have you set up? The rune wall, the golems and the blue field. I don't maintain them, Josie does. She's around here somewhere, talk to her. There are things you'll need to learn from her to get out of here alive. Am I this much anticipated visitor? So it would appear. I have valuable information. Pray tell, what is this information? I was once a high-ranking mage in the Empire. I knew a lot then. Then we fled, and I found out a lot more through my scrying. The three of us have found a new goal, you see. And what is this new goal? Rebellion. I will not go into the wrongs the Empire has done. You know of many, and there are many more on top of that. Evil you could not imagine. A powerful mage can raise high and see many low things, but this is all beside the point. I know a way to strike the Empire a decisive blow. I believe you may be the ones to deal with it. I would love to hurt the Empire. When Avernum became the Empire's dung heap, they sealed off almost all the exits. But then, they needed a convenient way to get large numbers of people down and up if necessary, and the best way to do that was through teleportation. I know about teleportation, please continue. Teleporting is a powerful tool, but limited. We are too far underground, you see. It takes too much power to teleport someone down here, let alone many people, but clever as we are, we came up with a solution. What was the solution? It's a teleportation augmenter. It's a rune circle which makes it easier to send people up and down. It's a very powerful thing, and much power was expended in creating it. It's well guarded and even better hidden. He grins and holds up his orb, and I can tell you its location and secrets, and, most importantly, about the towers. Tell me more about the towers. There are two of them which you must pass through to get to your goal. One of them contains the ward made by the dragon Koth. The other has a door with a deadly trap. Discard the trap if you know of it. I should know. I created it. The wheel which opens the door out will fry you unless you possess the royal seal of the Empire. Unless you press the royal seal of the Empire into a tiny depression in the corner of this fresco at the north end of the tower. Okay, let's record that. Okay, what is the location of this augmenter? West. Travel south down the river west from here. You will eventually find several ledges covered with swamp. There is a secret passage off of one of them. leading to a long passage which leads to the goal. The location, however, is only half the secrets. The second half is you need the royal seal of the Empire to get to the end. That is very difficult. Royal seals are very rare. However, one was brought down on the first expedition. It may still be down here. Also, you will need a special ritual. Where can we find a royal seal? That is a good question. I would speak with the wizard Rowan in the castle. I suspect that he may be able to help you. He took part in a mighty war against demonkind. One warrior took part in those battles had an empire seal. Okay. Can you teach me this ritual? No. We got a dragon named Koth to create a magic barrier for us. To pass it, you'll need a ritual. I don't know it, but the Drake will. Fortunately, they stole one of its scrolls and earned its rage in the bargain. You may be able to get its help. You will need much luck and skill to get through, but the reward will be great. Okay. Where can we find Koth? The mighty worms live to the west in some very inhospitable caverns. Ah, a reward. Now you're talking my language. From that spot you can teleport into the heart of the Empire. That is your reward. From there a blow may be struck which could crumble the whole foul nation. Describe the trap if you know of it. Okay. So we got to find a royal seal. Ruby. Now I know where to find the ruined seal. Just not ready to get it yet. On the desk you find notes of a wide variety of research. One of them catches your eye. While the Black Shade's magic skills are not much more than those of an imp, its invisibility makes it a much more formidable foe. We hope one day to find a spell to counteract this effect, but have had no luck so far. Okay. It's time for us to head west, I believe. Talking to Josie. A woman in a brightly coloured gauzy dress whirls around the tower, sweeping. You seem very enthusiastic about sweeping up in here. She sighs and grimaces. Being a housewife is about all I can aspire to these days, I'm afraid. Being a housewife must not be so bad. She gives you a look. I suppose it is fulfilling. I have no problem with those who want that, but I want more. Since Gilbert, Aiden and I fled, Aiden spends his time scrying, Gilbert keeps watch, and I get to look over the defences. Unfortunately, the defences take the least time, so I also cook and sweep and farm and take care of the cows. Frustrating, really. You see, I have talents of my own. What sort of talents? She opens a palm and a tiny flame appears. Although it is small, you can feel its heat from where you stand. She grins. Maintaining the wards is little work, but making them was a job to remember. Like to see those Empire assassins getting here. She closes her hand. The flame disappears. So you set up the defensives, including the blue field? Yes. Oh, before I forget, she casts a brief spell. You can now pass the blue field safely. We would hate for you to be killed trying to leave. Okay. Fair enough. J. Okay. Mirror. Did you just walk through a wall? You did. You just walked through a wall, didn't you? Okay. So we get to strike a blow at the Empire. Sounds fun. Sounds thrilling. And we can now walk through that whenever we want. Okay. Yay. Soldiers. Who are these soldiers then? Let's have a look. See a band of soldiers. They are well armed and seem to be looking for something. They notice you and move closer. You see that they wear the insignia of the Empire. Before you have a chance to respond, they attack. Kill them all! I've got no arrows, have I? No, I've got no arrows. Yay! It was a tough fight, but you defeated the soldiers of the Empire. It's very worrisome. What are they doing down here? This doesn't bode well for the future. No, but I've got arrows. Yay! See a band of looking soldiers. They are well armed and seem to be looking for something. Let's go, let's go. Ah, dear. Yes. 25. Okay. It's time for us to carry on to the west then, isn't it? Now we get to explore the rivers, yay! Okay, I think we are going to rest here then. And save it here. This has been Vane doing a Let's Play at Avernum. If you like what you're seeing here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. Please consider sponsoring me on Patreon. And until next time, goodbye.